Yeah, those connectors are built now.
You know, for some really odd reason, I died.
There's nothing
right,
odd
Tazu.
about that. You stood in the middle of a hallway
I've got
with
some
no
things
oxygen.
to show you. I've changed the design ever so slightly.
Oh god.
Because I can feel like we can do more with this design if we don't have the front open.
What? The front is... No, that's perfect.
Are you sure? Because I was going to have the
like
hangers bigger. See, I was going to have the hangers bigger at the side so you could fit the ships in. But I've ribbed it. If you come over to the other side, that's where that's how the final sort of ribbed pattern I thought would look good.
Yeah, this is excellent.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, because it wasn't supposed to be open at the front.
Because then I thought towards this area here we could have like, you know, I think this should be
where are you? Hang on.
towards the back here, because I'm thinking this is as long as the ship really should be, and if we extend that out and do 3, you know, large engine pods, extending out
like pontoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we just use. So if we, you see this whole part here, this underneath bit. I'm gonna loop this around so you know we've got an under hanger as well as like an under area if you're happy with that.
You like to have on aircraft carriers for the boats.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just working on trimming this back if that's all right with you.
Yeah,
so
that's perfect.
Good. I was worried that you wouldn't like it.
See, I was thinking.
Where will we have the storage area then?
The storage area will be on the deck above.
On the deck above.
See if we added this to constantly rotate.
Have you got an interior plate?
Maybe we add 4 arms on the other side, and they would all get the sun a certain percentage.
No, because
happened
the
to
second
my
they show,
windows
they
on the
should drop
bridge?
down, I'm pretty sure.
We're moving the bridge elsewhere.
Roger. Then I'll rearrange this upper area to a crew area.
I'll start getting glass for all
mess
these,
hall.
and metal. How about that?
Yep, I'm just going to try and build something quickly, see if this works.
We should probably have actually put a cargo container out here that way.
That's
here,
what I'm thinking of.
I'm going to remove no touchy and move it to be hooked in. Oh god, maybe I won't. No touchy is actually full of a lot of things.
Well, do you want to start pulling that stuff out and chuck it into tool, or take tool up there and...
Yeah, I'll move tool up here and start filling it up, and then we can drop it all off from tool later.
Well, we should be able to, what I'm trying to do, should be allowed to do it quite quickly. No, I look awful. Bad mark.
Were you trying to set up like another arm to have a docking point for stuff?
Yeah, I'll put it up here.
Well, I was thinking what we could do is like right here, this block, just remove this one block right here and replace it with a cargo container.
Yeah, I just thinking that's then pulling us close to the whole setup. So if I put a pipe along the back here and have it connected up here, it keep it.
Well, I was thinking more just a crate I'd put right here instead of an actual connecting.
I was thinking of the docking port, so we could like Sage and Tazu and all that can dock crap up here.
Okay, yeah, a docking port would work. Yeah, find a spot. Find a spot.
Allows them to dock and quickly refill to get the ship built. And keeps them sort of away from the rig, so... Not that we don't trust you guys.
You do. You hate us.
You have cost me multiple ships.
Oh no, you've cost me multiple ships.
I've not destroyed one of yours yet.
Yes, you have.
Name one.
The Henry ship.
Which Henry ship?
Which? Oh, you did more than one.
Well, they're all named the same. It gets confusing.
Cleverly named, if you ask me. Oh, you know what was excited? Yeah, right. Well, I was at Airsoft a few, 2 weeks ago now, and I had my RPG with me, and the guy asked, "What's it called? Is it called Henry?" And I was like, "Oh my god, someone who watches Space Engineers!" And I was so chuffed. I just hesitated and didn't know what to say. So I was gonna say it was called Kevin, but I'm not sure. If you can really name a rocket propelled grenade. No, maybe that's not a good idea.
You name everything else.
Yes. We need to slope this up now.
You'd have to have a Russian name.
No, I don't like doing like Russian names. It's got to have like a proper like a Trevor the RPG.
No, if it's not
So Russian names aren't proper, eh?
No. I mean, like in my vocabulary, it's got to be an English sort of name or like a sort of name that I would choose. If that makes sense.
It would have to be a Russian name.
If it was an AK-47, I'd agree, but you know. It's an RPG. Let it be whatever it likes, or whatever Aaron likes it to be.
This is Levitating Gamers signing off for the night. Has to do something important in armor.
Copy. See you later,
See
dude.
you later, have
So yeah,
fun.
Peace.
it's a echo training session. Yay. See ya.
Good luck.
Nah, he's already logged off. Yeah.
Did he go into his box?
No, I don't think he did. Tazu, are you still there? Did you log off in a cryopod? I don't think he did.
Okay, well.
Just,
There we go.
I'm literally just taking the ship apart for its parts.
Hey, that's why we dragged most of these ships over here.
Oh, you know what was really cool as well?
Ooh, that's twitching a little bit.
It's something interesting. Did you guys see any of the results of what sort of characters would be if we picked a Star Wars character? I asked my guys, right, what they would choose us to be if we were Star Wars characters.
No, I'm scared to imagine.
Oh, some of them were so good. A lot of people thought obviously Sage would be Yoda, and then there was some thought Sage would be C3PO. I can see why.
I'm fine with that.
Like that, it'd be that because he sometimes gets a bit worried about things, but he's always trying to do the right thing for everyone. And then it was just so many cool little. I was a multiple of different characters. Jar Jar Binks was one because Scott mentioned it, and then Han Solo came up the most. I was quite happy with that one. Yeah, I was quite pleased with that. Scott, what was Scott? Scott got R2D2 in a few, I think.
I love R2D2.
I don't know what, I can't remember some of the other ones. Tazu got some crazy ones as well, but I didn't really look too much. I just looked at the few top ones and I was like, oh, this is hilarious.
I'm quite happy with
Sage,
Yoda or
is that
3CPO.
bouncing
Yeah,
for you?
it's wobbling. It's wobbling. I don't understand why. Let me try turning the rotor on and off again or something.
Did any of you see that altered trailer with just Jar Jar Binks in?
No, I heard J.J. Abrams saying that he's going to start he was going to put an Easter egg and it was Jar Jar's skeleton in the desert.
Yeah.
I have no objections to that. I really have no objections to that.
Oh, I don't want Jar Jar Binks dead. He's a great character.
No, he should be died horribly in fire.
I have very mixed feelings on this.
I liked him. I thought he was a good character. He
Wait,
got that
wait,
bit of
before
fun.
you unload that, try to weld up as many of these as you can.
I probably don't have the right things in it, but
Well, yeah, but you might have some of the right stuff, so at least we could burn through it. That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
I'm just so scared.
Saving, just saving.
Gently does it. Gently does it. Don't need to touch them, remember.
Had quite a few things, I'd say.
No, what I've been doing, see, every time we've been taking something out of, say, X, like winding something down, well, grinding something down out of one of those things, I've been just chucking all the spare parts that I didn't need.
Oh, nice.
Back of
So, it's been filling that up, and that works pretty well. What else do we need for these? Large steel tubes. Lots of large steel tubes. Bulletproof glass. That's really it for most of those on this side. Yeah, looks like large steel tubes and bulletproof glass for everything, pretty much.
Alright, I'll just go and load them up in this from... And
Alrighty,
have you seen what
that
we're doing
works.
up here?
Would you like to give me a tour, or is it not finished? I would like to give me a
That's
tour.
not really
Done.
worthy of a tour as much as just a look to see that we now have oxygen.
Hold on.
Endless oxygen.
You can take me on a tour of the med bay as well. While you're at
The
it.
cryo bay.
The cryo bay.
Give us
I've
30
not.
seconds to finish it off then.
Alright. I'll just whack a block in there for representing of that.
Dock up, yellow bugger. Dock up. There we go. So what did you see we needed?
Large steel tubes and... Oh, dearie, no, I lost some metal. Large steel tubes and bulletproof glass. Lots and lots of bulletproof glass. Probably a fair few hundred of each.
Okay. Let's try and fix what that problem was by Still need some armor.
Bulletproof glass.
Wait, it's bulletproof.
What am I doing? I'm doing something stupid.
Was the cannibal left out here, or was it taken back inside?
No, I've got it.
Okay, cool.
I am using it, but you can borrow it.
No, it's alright. Don't rush at all. I have my dancing space legs to get me back and forth.
Good, I'm just using it. I'm getting some curbs into this thing. See now how far it's getting this? Oh god, there's loads of that. You built loads, haven't you, of that solar farm or whatever it is, oxygen farm?
Yeah. Yeah, built a fair amount.
Even noticed, it's right next to me, I didn't even see it.
Should have it finished in 2 seconds.
That's live.
And we've also got a docking port up between the two, the solar array and this for the cannibal and tool.
Oh cool. I'll have to have a better look in a second.
Yeah, for any ship really. That way we no longer have to fly 200 miles away to refuel these ships or drop stuff off if need be.
Seriously, if I actually use up all that I put in, wow, you were not joking. You said it needed quite a few.
Yeah, it's
Look at me.
hungry.
Back I go.
But anyway, we got 3 of them running, and looks like they're all going to go up to 4 probably. So we know everything's aligned correctly at the very least. I don't have anything that can help on that.
Stage.
What? What? Is it pushing it off course?
Slightly.
Sorry. Not used to ships actually being affected that much when they're powered.
We're taking shape and I like it. Need a bit of welding this thing though.
I need large troops because I think I used them all.
If you want to do any welding, Scott, feel free.
Yep, just let us finish off with this. Let's finish this off first. And remember to change the name of the large cargo container inside this inside tool.
Hmm.
I can find it easier.
Want me to do it now?
Yeah, actually, when they were just unconnect. Thank you.
Its name should be changed. I tied like straight into it, so I already knew which one it was. Yeah, it's now tool underscore large cargo container, so.
Excellent. That'll make my life a little easier.
Easier. I've actually been dropping stuff off into main cargo containers through tool just by using that cargo port right at the bottom.
And look, I'm taking all the bulletproof glass.
Brilliant. I'll queue up some more.
Okay, let's see if that should be enough, maybe.
Hopefully.
Oh, and
Bit more of a boost.
no, I just have to switch it off. That was my. Oh god, the
Yeah, that's
solar
definitely the best way
array's
to
now
do it.
doing that little twitch.
Oh god, it is. I fixed it on the other one by turning the rotors back on, so I guess I'll maybe not worry. Well, the switch is stopped. Let's just ignore it for now. Eh?
Okay, there's 2. That's those ones done. My god, it uses up. I've just used up all of it. Yeah, please queue up a lot of bulletproof glass. You know, I'd like maybe some animation in these things. That'd be something I'd like to see.
I second that, Scott. I think there should be loads of animation things going on, like little screens and beautiful little dials and things.
I get the feeling once DirectX 11 comes along, I saw some people suggesting that these oxygen farms, the black reflective area, it's going to be full of like green goop
Yeah,
floating
algae
about
or
and
some
moving.
sort.
And, yeah, algae.
That's what I was looking for the other week.
Algae! Or algate, or whichever you like. Oh no, what did I do? What? Why is this button now showing on screen from 200 miles away? It stopped. Okay, that was... Now it's showing again. Are you seeing that, Aaron? If you look over here by me, do you see something that just says empty?
I've little limit my antennas down, so I have less antennas. But where is this?
It's like right where I'm standing. There's a button here that keeps showing as empty for me.
I'll have a look at it right at the panel.
Yeah. Well,
oh, what happened to you?
I think you killed me somehow.
Well, I couldn't have. I was not even next to you until just now.
You murderer.
Well, yeah, but...
Empty, yeah. One button at the end says empty. Oh, they all say empty. That's what
yeah,
they
but
do,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
can you see it from like 20 feet away? Because that's what's going on with me. Yeah, I was able to see him from like miles away.
Did you get rid of no touching?
Yeah, no touch is gone.
Yay. I'll stop clicking on it by mistake. Swear to God, that's every time I would do it. It was like, why am I keep on finding no touchy when I'm searching for things? Like I was drawn to it like a magpie to something shiny.
Hmm.
Can you go down and tell me how much more bulletproof glass we require?
Okay.
If you're anywhere near it, if you're not, I'll jump out.
Not too much. We just need to finish 3 more of these. It's like 300-ish more.
Right, I've got 400 queued up. I'm built, so...
And some computers, but I'll grab the computers.
Whee! Which ones are not done? Bottoms. So this should be just enough oxygen.
Oh yeah, we needed 8 to keep us all alive. And, you know, Tazu and other people going offline or dying every now and again, and we would have an excess.
And this will be keeping the tanks... top fill the tanks up constantly.
Exactly, so... Ooh, we bumped it a bit, but it should stabilize. But yeah, now it should,
one tank's not done, or is it...
I got it. It's computers. So 20 more. Give me 1 second.
Sweet.
But yeah, since we got more, it should definitely just keep us with excess oxygen. Slowly. Very, very slowly. But it should.
Yeah. We could, I was gonna say, we could have... we have made it bigger, but if we make it bigger, or...
We can always just add on to it. It's the same thing.
Oh,
Just keep
why do
adding
that
pipes.
making it unstable?
Hmm. We'll find out.
Like, maybe we should have put C-step in that right-hand turn there. Or left-hand turn, my view. We could have put a connector there and had it come in at both sides.
Well, like I said, if
Then
it was
it'd
going
be
to come out both sides, it needed to be...
Yeah.
Like, look, this is...
Yeah, it's going to be in the
right
shadow of the asteroid.
here. If you go any farther than where I am right now, it goes in the shadow.
Yeah, no, that's what that's fine.
So it's like, that's like barely any space at all.
And see if, you know, I'd like them to, you know, they've made these modules. A
Maybe
module
those
to go into
biotics.
them
Yeah, that would be nice.
to boost production.
Yeah, that would be nice. Even if it only had 1 port, but so you had to plug the modules into like 2 of them at a time, that would still be nice.
You know, we just up the production and make the thing just a bit more... Cause they do require a lot of resources to...
Yeah, that can be pretty finicky. But hey, now we don't have to worry about running out there to get ice, as long as we keep our O2 tanks all stockpiled. I'm going to go back to the control room actually and check to see how everything's going there in 1 second.
When am I getting this tour? Many things I need to see.
Where are you at? Are you... Whoa! Your ship's got bigger since I last turned around.
Mm-hmm. Just putting the arse end on, you could say. Bringing a nice little integrated curve into there. I'll curve into a number of engine bays. But yeah, it should be good if this thing gets completed. Just need to make sure. Just need to get the welder on it, really.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to... Oh god, then the first time... I always hate that moment when you convert something to a ship. That's when something you've done stupid explodes.
Oh,
Well, that's how you learn.
well, Aaron, you want to give me a tour of the ship that you and Tazu have built, and then we'll give you a tour of the other
fine.
area?
That sounds like a
Fire.
good deal. Come meet us at the front of the ship.
Alright.
Aaron needs oxygen first.
Yeah, jump in tool.
That's tool. Oh, there it
Probably
is.
tooling about.
Ba-dum-bum.
Da, 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 da.
It's very narrow. It's going to be a very long ship.
It's a pretty long ship. I mean,
Well, this one we've got.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, you know there's just metal plates floating around in here?
Yeah, that's Tazu. We've
Sure,
run out
sure.
of storage space. Collect them up if you want, yeah.
Okay.
You ready for your tour?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, God.
Alright, so if you come to the front of the ship...
Alrighty,
I'll
can we go
talk
to the front of the
you
ship?
through it. Make sure you're outside. Yeah, so basically
outside.
the idea of this ship was we wanted to build something that could venture out to then further reach outposts, or maybe even explore the area around us to see if we've got any cool little bits and bobs, as well as collect and produce some systems, as well as store our ships if we decide to ever venture out anywhere. So the idea is the front segment of this ship up to here acts as a hangar area for the ships. If you come inside here, you've got 2 pressurized hangar areas, and this will allow us to store one ship. There's going to be a hole in the floor here, so it makes accessing this area a lot easier. There'll be connectors along here in the roof to connect them ships up, as well as a way of locking them in with merge blocks that me and Tazzy were trying to work out. Now, coming through this area, we'll be entering into both the storage and the reactor room. So the first segment, this will be divided into 2 halves. You'll have the reactor room on the first segment, and then the second segment will be the storage room, and the final segment will be the refinery area. And then as you come to the back here, this back area we've not worked out exactly what's going to go in this sort of sloping area, but it'll probably just be piping and things we can't fit in the rest of the ship. So as we come up onto the upper deck, this will lead us to the command room that is through here. So in this area, you notice that there's like a catwalk that walks both sides, and there's going to be actually assemblers in here. So if you want to build something quickly, you can just nip in off the landing pad on the back there, and you'll be able to produce it. And this leads into the cockpit of the ship that will actually be stored here, and it'll be meant so it can only be flown in third person, because I don't think there'll be any need for first person flying unless we go with the oil tanker design. The oil tanker design idea is to put, like, you know, oil tanker wing sort of parts. So you can see how we've like wingtips the top area up already, and the glass will come out on them, but we don't know about that yet. But we'll have to see. Maybe some of the guys can give me some ideas to help me finish the ship as well. But at the back, we're gonna have 3 separate engine bays that extend out, you know, on arms. So so it'll look really cool. But anyway, show me around your bits.
Are you also going to put in cryopods? That way we can
Yes, we'll
take
put
the
some
ship way out
cryopods
there
in
and
there.
log out?
Yeah, we'll do that so we can do that as well.
And the storage, I'm assuming, is also going to have O2 tanks in it?
Storage level 2, yeah. So everything,
Okay.
it should just be the perfect way of a long haul.
Okay.